Hey everybody, welcome back to video number 2. And for this video, you will need a paper, you will need a pencil. Okay, but make sure you have those two things, and you'll need to set the paper up like you see it here. Make it look like this, okay? You need to put AROR at the top. And if you remember from our last video, AROR are our bossy R's we're doing, okay? So AR together says R, like we hear in the middle of park. So do that picture. And OR together says or, like we hear in the middle of fort. So do that quick, excuse me, go ahead and do that picture. Alrighty. Now, number through 5 underneath each one. Okay. And what we're doing here is we are going to make some other words with AR and OR. Remember, if we know the sound in the keyword, okay, then we can do other words with the same sound and pattern. We remember and know it. So these words we're going to spell. So I have done that 3-dotted line, and you can do the same and use that as you need to, okay? So go ahead and get your paper set up, pause your video, and then when you're ready, check back in. Okay, on this side of the paper, we're going to do some other words with ARR, like we hear in the middle of park. So here's our first one. It's far. Pound it. Far. Pointer up. Say it slowly. Sound out as you need to. R. Far. Okay. What do we hear first? An F. And what do we hear last? R. Well, we hear R, and we know it's AR together. Okay. Now, blend the sounds, put it back together again. What is it? Far. Okay? Like we went far away on the trip. Here's our next one. It's start. Pound it. Start. Pointer up. Okay? Say it slowly. Sound out as you need to. Start. What do we hear first? St. Well, we know that's ST. That's a blend. ST together is st. 2 letters for the sound. What do we hear next? R. Well, we hear R, and we know that's AR together. What do we hear last? Art. And we hear a T. Okay, put it back together again. What is this word? Start. Okay, like we will start the race soon. Read both our words. Far, start. Our next one is hard. Pound it. Hard. Okay, now pointer up. Say it slowly. Sound out as you need to. Hard. What do we hear first? An H. What do we hear next? R. Well, we hear R, and we know that's AR together. Okay. What do we hear last? Hard. And we know that's a D. Okay. Put it back together again. What is this word? Hard. Like it was hard to travel on the bumpy road. Let's read all 3. Far. Start. Hard. Okay. Now, the last 2 you're going to do. Okay, you're going to write down the letters you hear and spell it. Okay, so you're going to pause the video and do that. Then you're going to check back in and see if you have it right. Okay, alrighty. So here's our next word. It's harm. Pound it. Harm. Pointer up. Say it slowly. Sound out as you need to. Harm. Now, what do you hear first? What do you hear next? R. How are we making R? And what do we hear at the end? Arm. Okay? Alrighty. So pause, write down what you hear, write down the letters you hear, spell it, then check back in. Okay, for the word harm, if you put H for kudos, if you put AR for R, kudos. If you put M for kudos. Now put it back together again. What is the word? Harm. Like don't harm yourself around the fire. Let's read all 4 words. Far, start, hard, and harm. Here's our last one. It's stars. Pound it. Stars. Pointer up. Say it slowly. Sound out as you need to. Stars. What do we hear first? That's a blend. 2 letters for the sound. R. How are we making R? And then stars. What do we hear at the end? Okay, you spell it, then check back in with me. Okay, if you put ST for kudos, That's a blend. Those two together say st. If you put AR for R, kudos. And if you put an S for S at the end, kudos. Put it back together again. What is the word? Stars. Like the stars were out at night. Let's read all of our words now. Far, start, hard, harm, and stars. Okay? So, what have we done here? Okay, we just spelled some more words. Okay, so we just spelled some words where the AR together is R. That bossy R, ARR, like we hear in the middle of park. Okay, now let's come over and let's do some other words with OR. Okay, that bossy R with OR together saying or, like we hear in the middle of fort. Here's our first one. It's four. Pound it, four. Pointer up. Say it slowly. Sound it out. Sound out as you need to. Or four. What did we hear first? It's an F. What did we hear last? Or. And we know OR together. We'll say or. Okay. Put it back together again. What is it? For. Like I have something for you. Let's keep it rolling. Our next word is born. Pound it. Born. Pointer up. Okay. Say it slowly. Sound out as you need to. Born. What did we hear first? Well, we hear a B. What did we hear next? Or. Well, we hear or, and we know that's going to be OR together. And what did we hear last? Born. We hear an N. Put it back together again. What is it? Born. Like I was born in September. Let's read both of these words. For, born. Here's our next one. It's north. Pound it. North. Pointer up. Say it slowly. Sound out as you need to. North. What did we hear first? It's an N. What did we hear next? Or. Well, we hear or, and we know that's going to be OR together. And what do we hear at the end? Or. All right, we know that's going to be TH together for th. Okay, one of our H brothers. Okay, put it back together again. What is it? North. Like north is always up above on the map. Okay, let's read all three of these words. For, born, and north. Okay, again, the last two are yours. Okay, you're going to write down the letters you hear and spell them and pause the video to do it, and then you're going to check back in and see if you're correct. Okay, here's our next one. It's fork. Pound it. Fork. Pointer up. Say it slowly. Sound out as you need to. Fork. Okay, what do we hear first? What do we hear next? Or. And how are we making or? And what do we hear at the end? Fork. Okay, pause, spell it, check back in with me. Okay, if you put F for OR together for or and put a K at the end, you are correct. Okay, put it back together again. What is this word? Fork. Like I ate my food with a fork. Okay, let's read all four words. For, born, north, and fork. Okay, here's our last one. What a rose has. With beauty, you have something to protect it. It's a thorn. Pound it. Thorn. Pointer up. Say it slowly. Sound out as you need to. Thorn. Okay, what did we hear first? Two letters for that. It's an H, brother. Or. How are we making or? And then what's at the end? The orn. Okay, pause it, spell it, check back in. Okay, if you put TH for correct. If you put OR for or, correct. And if you put N for at the end, correct. Okay, put it back together again. This word is thorn. Like the rose had a thorn on its stem. Okay, let's read all of these words now. For, born, north, fork, and thorn. Okay, so now we've done some other words with our bossy R, OR, where the OR together says or, like it does in the middle of fort. Okay? Alrighty, let's go ahead and bring this to a close quickly, and let me show you why we have bossy R vowel sounds, okay? When we don't really hear the vowel, we just hear the sound of an R. Well, this is why we have them, okay? We would not spell, and you don't have to write this, I'm just showing you. You would not spell start this way. You would not spell born this way, okay? Because as you know, every word, every syllable needs at least one vowel, okay? So we can't spell the words this way without a vowel, okay? Capiche? Alrighty, so this is why we have bossy R vowel sounds, okay? To be that vowel in the word or syllable when we just hear the R, okay? So when we hear R, we know that's AR together. When we hear OR, we know that is OR together, okay? And that's why we have bossy R vowel sounds, to be that vowel in the word or syllable when we just hear R. Okay? Or the sound of an R. Okay? Alrighty, so they are still vowel sounds in words. The vowel is part of it, or part of it, and this is why we use them. Okay? Alrighty, to be that vowel in the word or syllable when we just hear the R. Okay? Alrighty, take a look here. That's where we're going to stop this. Okay, and hopefully we'll be successful this week with those two bossy R's. AR together saying R, OR together saying OR. Okay, so when you have your phonics quiz with Mrs. Terrell, you're going to have words with R and OR spelled AROR, those two bossy R's. Okay, so hopefully you will do well. All right, I'll see you in the next one.